Real talk, guys. Most people do not want to see you level up in life. And mostly it's your family, mostly it's your friends and your peers, maybe people you work with. They don't want to see you get ahead. That's real talk. And long as you're doing the status quo, long as you're not, making any waves, long as you're not ruffling any feathers, maybe staying at the same dead end job, everything's fine. They're fine with that. You know, eating barbecue on the weekends, hanging out with the homies, playing cards, talking about sports. That stuff right there is non-threatening to people. But as soon as you start talking about leveling up, maybe your life, your finances, maybe you're talking about starting a business, being an entrepreneur, going back to school, or maybe investing, that's when you get the pushback. That's when you get the pushback. And this is what happens. You start on this journey, and in your mind, you're expecting these people to support your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. And then you get a rude awakening when you find out that they're just not going to do it. They're going to do everything not to support you. It's an awful feeling. I've been there myself. So I know what I'm talking about. It's an awful feeling. But if that is you, if that's you right now, you're going to have to learn how to compartmentalize things. You're going to have to learn to get over that. Because most people that are successful, when they started out, people did not support them. They just didn't. And a lot of times it's because they don't want to see you get ahead of them. As long as they're doing better than you, it's all gravy. Or as long as you're doing the same old thing, nothing, it's all gravy. But as soon as you start to try to elevate, then you become a problem. But I'm going to tell you this. My advice to you is to stay the course. Because this is what happens. When you stay the course, and when you reach that goal, when you become successful, let's say you become financially successful, they're all going to have their hands out. They're all going to want to be in your presence. That's how it goes. You guys just seen the recent stuff with Glorilla and her sister. How she came on and criticized her sister for not doing this. She felt obligated to her money. This is what normally happens. When you're on the journey, when you're on that grind, nobody gives a damn. But as soon as you get something in your pocket, as soon as you reach the pinnacle, here they come. Another example, Clarissa Shields. I heard her talking about her family and how, she did a lot of stuff for her family, bought cars and houses. And she said that they didn't want what they gave her. They wanted what she had. They're never going to be satisfied. And you have to learn how to create boundaries once you reach that point. But I'm telling you right now, because I know most of you are on that journey, learn to separate that. Learn to compartmentalize your feelings. Because that's just the way it goes. I don't know why it's like that, but it's like that. But anyway, just wanted to get my message out there. I hope this reaches someone who needs to hear this. You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. Peace.